I was lucky enough when Sullivan was born to be able to take 6 months off of work because he was unable to leave our home. During that time, Sarah approached me, my wife, and told me about the Children's Healing Center. And I just couldn't wait because we were kind of trapped together in the home. We had nowhere to go. And playing in the house and just, trying to get him active throughout, from the 6 months to the first year to the year and a half was a challenge.
Since being home from the hospital, we realized that we had to divide and conquer. So we get invited to birthday parties, but Teddy and mom or dad have to go, but Dakari can't go because it's at a very germ-filled, in a loving way, facility where everyone can enjoy, but that's not the risk that we're willing to take for Dakari. So having a place like the Children's Healing Center where we don't have to divide and conquer, where we can stay together and we know it's a clean and safe environment for everyone to come. And so it gives us an opportunity to be able to enjoy it as a family.
It was like a Wednesday night, I think. And I opened my phone and there's an email from our foster agency. And they said there's a young mom who is looking for a placement for her baby. She's about to be born in just a couple of days. And there's a heart condition, but we don't know much about it.
I am a nurse, so when I heard about the condition, I knew the seriousness of it. And I work nights. I worked off the shift and went straight to the hospital. And he was getting an echo. He was already getting his first echo, and that's how we met Sullivan.
It just felt right, even though very intense at the time, so yeah.
When we were 20 weeks pregnant, we found out that Dakari had a heart defect called AVST, which is a hole between the upper and lower chambers of the heart. And then Dakari, after birth, we lived at the pediatric intensive care unit for 6 months. And in those 6 months, we found out that Dakari also had trisomy 21 Down syndrome, and that he had a condition called tracheobronchial laryngomalacia. So that required Dakari to get a tracheostomy, which is the artificial airway in his throat. And he was put on a ventilator.
I can't recall exactly the first time I heard about the Children's Healing Center, but I remember driving past and I saw a sign that it was being built. And I got really excited because we were new parents and we needed support. So a little bit isolating having a baby that we were told we have to keep in a bubble, literally. That was what our cardiologist said. So we did that for the first, year and a half. And so when we learned that there was like an actual organization that was going to support us in this journey that we felt a little bit unequipped for at the time, it was like thrilling and such a relief. So we couldn't wait for it to open, essentially.
Having Dakari, it kind of put us in a different place because it was like all of a sudden there were so many events we couldn't go to. So we kind of lost touch with some of our friends because we weren't able to hang out around with them as much. So we kind of realized that we needed to form new friendship, new relationship with other people that maybe had similar experiences.
Yeah.
So we started attending different kinds of events, and we've had a good opportunity to meet people, to be able to form new friendships, new relationships.
Yeah.
And that has been really good.
A few events that we attended here at the center, like the New Year's Eve, the balloon drop was really fun. Everyone was really enjoying that. And then we attended the Halloween, the trick-or-treating around the center, which was also really fun. The pancakes and the playtime one was really fun. But I think the most impactful one for Teddy has really been the camp over the winter break. And he still talks about it to this day.
The memories I have of the first programs that Sullivan attended at the Children's Healing Center are of him just being so excited. Everything was bright and exciting and new, and it never wore off though. Every time we come to the Healing Center, Sullivan's excited. He knows what he likes, and then there's something else that he's seeing for the first time that he's really enjoying. Mm-hmm. And it's just such a beautiful environment. The first time I ever came here, I saw just deer in the back through the window, and you can see the lake. It's just such an amazing place.
What was so amazing about it was that there was this understanding of what we've been through and also like what he experiences and has to deal with. And we quickly met other families, and I got to bond with other moms that have similar experiences, which for me was the biggest thing. The programming was amazing, but for me it was the connection.
The Children's Healing Center has been a blessing to us. The ability to be able to attend all the events here together as a family has been really wonderful. And it's been really great that they are free events for us to attend, because going to various facilities where our kids can play, we're really limited on, but also it's very expensive to do that. And we're not making the connections there that we would here with families. So that's been really beneficial for us.
Yeah, and another thing is it's nice to have something for all ages,
Yeah.
because at least our 7-year-old loves all the different playthings.
And I think like in the events where like food is provided, it helps take away the burden of like, what are we gonna do for lunch today? Or what are we gonna do for dinner today? It's already here, it's provided, it's ready. We just show up, we get to eat the food and meet new people and hang out with our friends here.
One of the things I struggled with the most was the isolation of becoming a new mom of a toddler with a congenital heart defect. I felt really alone. Even with all of the, the doctor's appointments and medical staff that we talked to, it still felt like we just were kind of on our own out there in the world. So now I feel like this sense of connection and sense of being seen and understood. This provides a sense of belonging that I truly needed for my mental health, my spiritual health, and for Sully's social health as well.